officer, okay?
I have to go outside.
You want to have, yeah. Okay, Sean. Sean, I need you to go outside and meet the officer outside.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Go outside of your house and meet the officer out there, okay?
Is he here?
He is there. Can you go out with both of your hands up in the air, Sean?
Yeah.
Okay, walk with both of your, go outside and put both of your hands up in the air, okay?
Did you hear that all okay, Mr. Pickett?
Yes.
And you told the dispatcher you were out of town with some friends for a few days?
I don't know. I don't remember hearing saying friends, but I know I was outside of town, yes.
And you didn't make any requests for medical assistance for your mom or Chico in that call, did you?
Not necessarily, no.
Even though you thought she might still be alive when you made that call?
I made the call. The cops were called. Usually when you call the cops, an ambulance usually comes. I told her that my mom and Chico were dead, so...
And that Ernie Wheeler had done it?
Maybe by Ernie Wheeler, possibly at that time, Ernie Wheeler maybe calling my mom, telling my mom to do it, maybe being in cahoots with my mom, because that'd be the only other person I could think of that would possibly.
So you think Ernie was in cahoots with your mom to kill Chico?
Right, maybe he told her to do it. I was panicking at the time. A whole bunch of stuff was going through my mind. It was very shocking and traumatic.
So you thought your mom was dead at the time of the call?
Well, I mean, she wasn't moving. After I hit her in the head a few times, I went and I checked on Chico as well. I went and checked on Chico. He wasn't moving. I hugged him, and then I left the room and called the cops.
So you checked on Chico before calling for assistance for your mom?
Assistance? It was, yeah. I didn't know she was dead. I didn't know when I hit her with the metal bar that she was going to die, or that I wasn't trying to kill her. I was trying to stop her from killing me, because if I didn't swing that metal bar, I'd be dead. I would not be alive.
So did she drop the knife the first time you hit her over the head with the metal bar?
Maybe, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
The second time?
I don't know.
Third time?
If you go back in that...
It's cross-examination. There's some latitude here, overruled.
She drop it when he broke her arm?
I don't know. You go back and look in the picture you pulled up, you can see that the knife was above her right hand on the floor. That's what I was trying to point out, but I wasn't sure if it was a knife.
When Chief Carey arrived on the scene, you didn't tell him that you acted in self-defense?
No, I was in shock. I was traumatized. I've never been in a situation like that before. My brain was trying to comprehend why, how. It just couldn't comprehend.
You had some time to sit in Chief Carey's car. I think you said an hour, hour and a half?
Right.
And he brought you some food and some water?
Yes.
And you calmed down during the course of that time?
No, I was very sad. I was very emotional. I was still in shock and traumatized, and I think I don't really remember a lot of what happened then either. I know at one time that I blacked. I don't really remember a lot then too. I possibly blacked out maybe once or twice then too.
And you didn't say anything to Agent Folkers or Agent Man Savage or Deputy Severson about acting in self-defense, right?
Well, when I went outside, he put me in handcuffs and he put me in the car and he went inside instantly to check on the situation.
You remember that clearly?
Yes, I remember him putting me in the car, yes.
And you never told any of those officers that you were attacked by Susan?
I was in shock. I was traumatized. I was still trying to process the situation. I don't believe so, no.
And you never told any of them that Susan had attacked Chico?
No, I don't even, they didn't even ask me what happened or anything. I was still trying to process the situation. I already, no.
And through this traumatic experience, the police treated you very well, right?
Yes, they did, and I was very cooperative too.
And what do you remember them doing for you during the course of that interview?
I know one or two times they brought me Mountain Dew, I think, and maybe some chips.
So when you were hungry, they fed you. When you were thirsty, they gave you something to drink?
Yes, I know at one time I was eating Fritos.
And you were pretty consistent in telling them that Ernie Wheeler did it, just like you told the 911 dispatcher?
Way, the first thing I told them, which is on the papers, the very first thing I told them was I was in the woods for a few days. That's the very first thing I told them.
So you remember that well?
No, that's what was on the papers of the interrogation.
So were you able to tell them what you were doing up to that point, that you had gone to the woods?
I know I said it once or twice, yes.
But you couldn't tell them about what actually happened in that bedroom where your mom and Chico were found dead?
I was in shock. I was traumatized. I was almost detached from reality. When they asked me what day or time of the week it was, I didn't even know what day it was. I didn't even know when my mom and Chico were murdered. Supposedly, not murdered, but self-defense. But that's what they asked me: is what time and day were they murdered? They asked me to draw a layout of the house, which is a square and a rectangle, and I couldn't do that neither.
How much did you weigh again at that time, Mr. Pickett?
124 or 120.
Do you recall how much Chico weighed?
I think he weighed about 70, 75 pounds.
That's all that I have for you, Mr. Pickett. Thank you.
Redirect, Attorney Erickson.
When you were saying that possibly Mom was still conscious in terms of the medallion in her left hand, that's what you're concluding today, right? That's not what you thought at the time.
No, I never noticed, not till I...
Sustained. It's an easy trap to fall into on redirect. Having listened to leading questions. Can't ask leading questions on redirect.
Sure. When you said today that your mom was still conscious, is that what you thought then?
I did not think she was dead, no.
Okay. I don't have anything further.
You may step down, sir. Mr. Pickett, I'll take that back right there. Thank you. Statement.